Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us. Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
More than anything, Unisa must be celebrated as a pioneer of the distance education model, an enduring gift not only to South Africa, the continent, but to the human civilization in the knowledge arena the world over.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning, with a footprint of students in more than 100 countries worldwide. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride, and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities for former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in almost 1 million alumni, with 10 alumni chapters internationally making their mark in diverse fields and capabilities. Some of the noteworthy alumni include President Nelson Mandela, Thabo Mbeki, who is also the Chancellor and custodian of the university's Calabash Awards, current President Cyril Ramaphosa, former South African Reserve Bank Governor Jill Marcus, and current one, Lesetja Kganyago, internationally Reserve Bank Governors of Eswatini and Namibia, to name but a few. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneuk campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. The Florida campus in Johannesburg is Unisa's science campus, housing state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment. Unisa has 6 regional hubs including Ethiopia and multiple centers across the country. We have embraced the fact that we need to adapt quickly to the fast-paced higher education environment of the 21st century, and this is reflected in our management style and leadership practice. In articulating her vision, the new Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the University of South Africa, the first black woman to be appointed at the helm of Unisa, Professor Puleng Linkabola, shared that Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To this end, Unisa is working on the following catalytic niche areas. Marine Studies. As a discipline, Marine Studies covers field-specific studies like marine ecology and biology to policy-related studies like marine spatial planning and coastal economies. Many other areas of marine research and studies are covered in this niche area. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies covers specializations in areas as diverse as aeronautical engineering and aerospace safety, and South Africa's 18 airports forms a major role player for passengers and goods transitioning to and from our country. This is a niche that supports a major component of the country's economy. Automotive Studies. The South African automotive industry is projected to grow from 600,000 to 1.4 million vehicles a year in production. There is major potential to be explored in Unisa's commitment to automotive studies. In 2022, students from the Department of Mechanical Engineering participated in the Sasol Solar Challenge with their solar-powered car that travels from Johannesburg to Cape Town without using a single drop of fuel. Energy Studies. Unisa's Institute for Development of Energy for African Sustainability specializes in designing chemical processes, reducing material and energy consumption, as well as carbon dioxide emissions. Space Studies and Square Kilometer Array. Unisa has been extensively involved in the $1 billion Square Kilometer Array project since 2012. The Unisa Observatory, situated on the main campus, is a modern, well-equipped facility housing a 14-inch telescope where the College of Science, Engineering and Technology offers undergraduate courses in astrophysics and astronomy with specialization up to PhD level. Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization. The Fourth Industrial Revolution can be described as the advent of cyber-physical systems, involving entirely new capabilities for people and machines. Examples include genome editing and new forms of machine intelligence. The College of Graduate Studies will support and promote studies into 4IR and digitalization, while the Graduate School of Business Leadership presents a short learning program on big data. Natural Sciences. The simplest definition of biotechnological studies is applied biology. Through the application of biological knowledge and techniques to develop products or services, Unisa's College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is one of the main partners in the African Biogenome Project, a coordinated Pan-African effort piloting a project with a key objective of sequencing 100,000 endemic species. Health and/or Pharmaceutical Studies. The Department of Health Studies is prepared for the challenge of equipping their students with research skills and expertise in the field of health and pharmaceutical studies. The UNESCO Unisa Africa Chair in Nanoscience and Nanotechnology is leading the international research into the nano-delivery of medicinal drugs, including African herbal medicine. The College of Law offers an elective undergraduate model on medical law. Feminist, womanist, Busadi theorizations. In the College of Human Sciences, the Institute for Gender Studies, the College of Education and the Graduate School of Business all contribute to the interdisciplinary research into eliminating gender-based violence, homophobia and transphobia, and discrimination against women in the workplace and the political arena. The Institute also uses education about gender as an effective way to achieve gender equality and the empowerment of women. Student support and co-curricular activities. Unisa is uniquely placed to offer creative and radically innovative ways of enhancing student support. Unisa's College of Graduate Studies has developed a whole range of training programs to assist and encourage students. The Advocacy and Resource Center for Students with Disabilities promotes the principle of access for success, and the Student Development Division provides students with social support and leadership development services. These niche areas find expression in the rich tapestry of our disciplines included in the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, the Graduate School of Business Leadership, and the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning institution, Unisa is recognized as a serious player in research globally. From publication and journal output to the number of master's and doctoral graduates, we are moving forwards and upwards. Unisa has made substantial progress in research and innovation, as evidenced by several external and credible scientific ranking systems, with the latest ones, the 2023 Webometrics and Shanghai rankings, placing us in the top 10 universities in the country. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, we can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
More than
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first onstage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience, and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience, and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat.
By the virtue of powers entrusted to me this afternoon as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we request you to join us in a silent prayer or any form of your meditating and connecting with your deity as we celebrate and give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. You may be seated. The Chancellor His Excellency in his absentia, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, members of Council and their partners, many of whom will be watching online right now, the Vice Chancellor and Principal of Unisa in absentia, Professor Puleng Likebula, to the graduates' family members, parents, sisters, brothers, children, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends and loved ones, guardians, supporters, funders, Unisa alumni, and most importantly to you, the graduating class of 2024, Molweni, Tobelang, Dumelang, good afternoon, Jambo. Do you know what Jambo means? Okay, I'm not going to tell this story, but you know what? Let me just tell it in any case. I was in China about 8 years ago with about 4 countries represented from Africa, and I was the only one amongst the 4 different country representatives who did not speak Swahili. Wasn't I embarrassed? South Africa, we're wrong. Colleagues of human sciences, we need to have Swahili. We get very embarrassed when most African countries, folks can speak Swahili about us. My name is Professor Tenjiwe Meyiwa. I'm the Vice Principal responsible for research, postgraduate studies, innovation and commercialization. And I thank you, all of you, for making it this afternoon, for making this ceremony possible. Asante sana. That's Swahili for thanks a million. Putting in a test today. We, as the university, want to express our regret and sorrow with the continued Middle East challenges that continue to happen, but also on the vein of us just tomorrow celebrating 30 years of democracy, and of course many countries in Africa, although it's May as well as April becomes, it seems, is the most common April month for the celebration of their democracies. You are very fortunate graduates to be having this momentous celebration of your degrees, diplomas, happening in the month of the 30th milestone of democracy. We're not going to get into the details of how happy or not we are about what's going on. However, I'm honored this afternoon to be on duty and do so bestowing degrees and serving on behalf of the Chancellor, in his absentia, the custodian of graduations. Oh my goodness, what is she saying? What has she found? Oh, AI. But in any case, just ignore her. Listen to me. He sends his apologies. He's custodian and tutelar head of the university, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, as well as the Vice Chancellor. Both could not come here. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Puleng Likebula, sends congratulations to you all. She's on business of the university elsewhere. Carrying out this responsibility, I'm accompanied by my colleagues. I know that you probably will not recall all their names, but because we are on the World Wide Web, we're recording this, and it is indeed going to be going into our archives. We're very proud of that, and you're one of, so far, very few graduates that get to be recorded and broadcast as you walk the graduation stage. So you're one of those very few important ones. Accompanied, officiating this afternoon, I want to take recognition of our council member, Professor Zetu Kakata. From the Registrar's Office, we have the acting registrar, Ms. van der Linde. From the college representatives, I want to just pause a bit, and as you see, colleagues were in the procession, what they have across their shoulders, which are hoods, those represent the colors of the colleges. You'll see that they actually go in tandem with the graduates. They shall be walking the graduation stage. From the College of Law, we have Professor Kole, who's the Executive Dean, as well as a college representative, but also who's been sent by the Chancellor, Dr. Mbeki, to serve and as his representative, that is Dr. Bakenhazen. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Professor Kubu, Professor Mputi, and Dr. Mudau. From the College of Education, we have Professors Mudau, as well as Professor Digezela Dia. So I know you won't remember all of them, but we're doing this because we need to get this done. This ceremony should last more or less 2 hours. It's a very brief ceremony, and because of that, I'm imploring all of you to respect the very first graduate. We have a red-gowned person today. Well done, about to be doctor. From the first red-gowned graduate to the very last one, they're all very important to us as staff. The reason they're structured in this fashion is because of the programs in which they were registered, are qualifying on, as well as because of their names. So we request everybody to please be respectful for all our graduates and that we stay for the entire 2 hours, I promise you. It's not going to be. If it's more than 2 hours, just a little more than 2 hours. But of course, I rely on you to ensure that indeed it is 2 hours by ensuring that as soon as the next graduate is by the podium, we stop our celebrations, which are very important, but we stop them for his name to be read out, be recorded, and be broadcast for some family members who are not able to be here, but for the future of our archive. So I rely on you. Pinky promise that you won't spoil these names being read out and recorded accordingly. Thank you so much for agreeing. The ceremony has 6 parts. It's this part that I'm doing. The second part is the address by the Chancellor that shall be done by the Chancellor's representative. After the Chancellor's representative, we will have what most of you actually look forward to at most, which is the hooding. Although you are hooded already, but we have the registrar acting this afternoon, the extreme right-hand side of the podium, to be doing the honors. After that, we will have closure of the ceremony. After the closure, we have number 5, that is the national anthem, which we'll do when we're on our feet. And the last item shall be a procession leaving the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so delighted this afternoon. I'm really fired up to actually be finally meeting our distance learning students. It's good to meet you. We're very excited, but you've always been in our hearts, hence you're here, and of course you have done what you had to do, hence you're here this afternoon. The women and men that we are presenting to you this afternoon have worked very hard to get to this point, and they are an embodiment and true expression of the fact that life ends when you stop dreaming, hope ends when you stop believing. They didn't stop dreaming, they didn't stop believing, but accompanied with that, they worked very hard. They made good choices, hence the success we're experiencing this afternoon. They sought to be different, and they made those choices which made them to be what Gilbert says, it is agency in you, your personal agency, that makes you to want to take action and ensure that your success and your transformation is not only of yours, but of the people that are in your company. You exemplify what hard work means, and you demonstrate what Robert Schuller says, tough times don't last, but tough people last. Indeed, you are a tough person, hence you're here. And therefore, today is your zenith, it's your climax. We will not have spent the amount of money that we did on this red carpet, but because of your achievements, we decided we're not only going to spend the money that we spent, but ensure that it's cleaned. We have 3 ceremonies each day. Before the next one, we ensure that it's actually ready for you. It's re-vacuumed, re-prepared just for you. So when you walk the graduation stage, please remember that, and remember the fact that your excellent work at Unisa is your height, and therefore please don't spoil our archives now. We're recording all of. Wow, you look gorgeous. You've spent so much money on yourself. Wow, I see shining shoes. I've seen some of you coming to complain about your assignments and your certificates without shoes polished. Well done. They're polished this afternoon. So as you walk down the registration stage, please face the audience. We have cameras. We spent a lot of money on the cameras as well. Lots of millions. They may look few, but just for you, so that we record you from all ends. Please ensure that there's nothing that's sticking out of your nose or something as you walk down, because please don't spoil our archives at the end of the day. So when you get to walk down where I had been standing, that there's a kneeler there, it's called a kneeler. Symbolically, that's how you receive your degree. If you're not getting degreed today, if you're getting a diploma, you don't kneel on that chair. I'm saying chair because some have confused it for a chair and they want to sit on it and have some conversation. We only have 2 hours. We can't afford that. At this juncture, I am now going to call upon the Chancellor's representative. He has sent Dr. Bakkenhuizen to present his speech. Over to you, please, Dr. Bakkenhuizen, Madam.
Chancellor, former President Thabo Mbeki, Acting Vice-Chancellor Professor Muyiwa, Unisa Executive Management, College Management Representatives, Unisa staff, graduates, families and friends of graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the Unisa graduation ceremony. As I was pondering on what message to convey to you today, I decided not to go to talk about the fourth industrial revolution, globalization, the role of technology in our lives, or the world of work, as I'm sure you've heard enough about these topics throughout your studies and in the media. And although these are important subjects for discussion, I would like to leave you with a different type of message today. And I promise it won't be too long. At a young age, I came across a poem written by Max Ehrmann in 1927 that offers advice on how to live a peaceful and meaningful life in this world full of chaos, conflict, and other problems. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Chancellor, I present to you Desiderata, Words for Life. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons, they are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to the virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Enjoy Especially, do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly to the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering to the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. And on the heels of that beautiful poem, I would like to leave you with a personal message. Students, I would like to encourage you to practice humility and perseverance. Appreciate your accomplishments and pursue your passions. Despite life's hardships, I encourage you to seek integrity and find beauty in the world. Age gracefully and cultivate inner strength. Strive for connection with others and find peace and happiness amidst life's complexities. But most of all, be unapologetically yourself. Congratulations. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pakes. And if I were to add anything there, I'll just spoil the message. Very much depicting of the Chancellor's character and integrity. That's well known. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this afternoon as the Acting Vice-Chancellor, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the University on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Colleagues.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Abdullah Muzin Hussein for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Thank you. I will now read the citation on behalf of Professor M.N. Davids in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis entitled Exploring Muslim Parents' Experiences of Value Transmission to Adolescents in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, the candidate adopts a multiple case study, methodological design, and applies ecological systems theory and social capital theory to investigate the lived experiences of 5 Muslim family couples' experiences of rearing their adolescent children. While the study asserts that traditional practices are rooted in cultural and religious ideas, concerns posed by the digital age and technological influences on the adolescent and parents are crucial findings of the study. The study recommends that parents be conscious of environmental conditions in which adolescents find themselves. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Abdillah Muzin Hussein the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Abdillah Muzin Hussein. Congratulations, Dr. Hussein.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Honors, Bachelor of Arts Honors. Masingita Isaac Baloyi. Matimu Hazel Mabunda. Plain Boy Marumo Masango. Amanda Desri Masumbuka. Katleho Ignorance Mokotu. Tinyiko Milton Ngobeni. Yosia Lillian Rekoto. Sihlalo Zuma. Thank you. And somebody else gets. Yeah.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors. Karen Basson. Fezokuhle Quineth Duma. Nelly Libesi. Khanyisile Kelni Mabasa. Thando Rilebohile Mahlangu. Nina Anna Macheti. Semakelang Masetlwa. Wilhelmina Mapula Masilela. Humutso Mahlohonolo Matsena. Mamiki Madute Johanna Mukotho. Charlotte Kokejo Muga. Mulife Alex Mutloba. Zandile Petunia Ndlanzi, degree obtained with distinction. Tato Ndlela. Antoinette Chitembiso Ndlovu. Pauline Maggie Ngemane. Zanele Bridget Nyalunga. Shamonai Serfontaine. Libohang Simelane. Evelyn Tumiso Sobekwa. Clementina Lebohang Tsesebe. Masana Tracy Tutu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ndamulelo Michelle Mikatuni receives the degree of Honours Bachelor of Education.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Minky Berger, degree obtained with distinction. Kedibone Chauke. Makaeji Christina Chipana, the degree obtained with distinction. Murategi Chuguwe. Tukelo Dibakwane. Tabile Dlalisa. Buiselwa Dwai. Ngobile Prudence Gule. Letiwe Mpilenhle Hlatshwayo, degree obtained with distinction. Jabulile Jobe. Fihliwe Nelly Kambula. Dinewo Kueta. Sarafina Nyarule Kumbane. Lindiwe Sarah Koka. Khalalelo Patience Litwaba. Machediso Snowy Litoba. Budomi Mabunda. Mancha Salome Mabusela. Joyce Matubanya. Tenjiwe Agrinet Magubane. Vusha Javon Mahlaule. Okay. Thank you. Madihale Victoria Mailula. Selina Happiness Makama. Okay. Machiba Khumuzo Mahato, degree obtained with distinction. Lindoguhle Khabo Makhubu. Magdalene Mitlalipule Malawi. Mapula Patience Mamakwe. Mashenyane Mampana. Kineilwe Alina Mangweng. Sorry. Tebucho Helen Marima. Bunolo Mukhadi Masimula, degree obtained with distinction. Sindiswa Lara Mashaba. Kelly Mashinini. Nomi Ania Masinga, degree obtained with distinction. Lirato Francina Matebula. Mpo Matlamela. Matsejo Sinki Matsimela. Buhle Nonkehli Zinhle Mavuso. Nontobeko Mazibuko. Zuziwe Mazongolo, degree obtained with distinction. Gcinile Princess Mbeje. Unit Mbombi. Vaivi. Okay. Flora Vaivi Mkhiza. Phakamile Elisi Mchunu. Makoma Muhale. Togo Muhlala. Ntabiseng Mukherepi. Nolwazi you dream Mukwena. Dimakatso Edith Moloi. Nompumelelo Nobuhle Mthiane. Natasha Pretty Mushwana. Mukhadi Yolanda Nchabeleng. Nelisiwe Goodness Ndlangamandla. Ruzani Nechuozwi. Nomthandazo Ntombela. Mangwayi Tabitha Rakhahla. Tamsin Violet Ramos, degree obtained with distinction. Fidias Safodin, degree obtained with distinction. Faith Tumelo Sibukhodi. Lillian Mamalima Sikuele. Mbali Shelley Bongiwe Seko. Mutlali Khomo Rachel Silepe. Newo Eunice Sireyetse. Priti Nothando Shabangu. Bongiwe Priscilla Shando. Grace Nhlanhla Shoba. Nothando Sibisi. Olivia Sipei. Palisa Afashia Sithole. Mali Christina Skosana. Congratulations. Innocentia Nonkinga Soka. Congratulations. Joanri Stradom, degree obtained with distinction. Khumulemo Bonolo Tegiso. Karabo Nhlapi, degree obtained with distinction. Thandi Chabalala, degree obtained with distinction. Balisa Innocentia Twala. I enjoy distinctions. Come back for a distinction. Thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Okay. Tagalani Shavari. Niti Trudy Machaela. Melda Ntlamulo Mhlauri. Sibongile Shabangu. Gladys Khalalitsang Arans. Noxolo Cordelia Tsamagu. Dominic Duplessis. Albertus Christopher Engelbrecht. Gladys Lindiwe Gongota, degree obtained with distinction. Zanele Nondumiso Gumede. Connie Fikile Hlatshwayo. Noeline Louise Jansen van Vieren. Look at the camera. Duduzile Doris Kaise. Dimakaso Kumane. Andiswa Mabasha. Tisetso Vayona Makita. Lindoguhle Charlotte Manana. Mandisa Maponopono. Barbara Cleopatra Masilela. Peggy Matibela. Stefina Masikoa Mayema. Patricia Nomakeswa Mazula. Titan Mellet. Mandisa Mfula. Tembegile Mkhize. Brina Chatora Mkwati. Look at the camera. Ntswaki Jemina Mfukeng. Ruth Madioka Mujela. Messi Mahube Bane Mukhadi. Sorry. Lisejo Valentia Mulobi. Lirato Vinolia Mutebe. Kate Veronica Mutla. Petros Tiki Mutlaong. Sixtus Mpiliseni Mjali. Tinabuyo Munyai. Neliswa Thandeka Nkabinde. Busisiwe Nyathi. Matlo Junius Paho. Manini Lizzie Sileke. Obakeng Mahula Joseph Siolwane. Nombuso Cynthia Shamase. Pumuzo Singo. Sharonique Nicole Kimelin Sitla. Shania Smith. Woodman Mtunzi Sotondoshe. Look at the camera. Nomfundo Nokwanda Zulu. Sinenhlanhla Theolosia Zwane. Salume Jessica Mabusela. Balisa Nancy Maja. Lucky Khutso Maseko. Nondogozo Charity Mpila. Look at the camera. Ngobile Kambule. Kalalilo Limakazo Khanyi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Bismarck Chinemere Akobundu. Tian Perez Mabaza Chauke. Portia Ntabiseng Chautsane. Salfi Mukhotle Komane. Tshwanelo Innocent Mabelane. Chris Debbie Magobotiti. Soli Tisetso Makwela, Keletso Malapane, Kutlwano Lazarus Mangena, Buitumelo Mapeto, Kalpenia Tsakane Mashimbi, Mandla Christopher Mayinga, thank you, thank you, Vutivi Mbiza, Sello Jonathan Mulifi, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Mulifi Ignatius Museki, thank you, Confidence Miki Mpenyani, Ndweleni Cynthia Mpapuli, Sikelo William Nkosi, Temba Raymond Nkosi, Solani Dolens Ntukwana, Takalang Polen Ramafalo, Husiame Sara Sitole, Willem Adrian van Heerden, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Lunga Dastile, Zamangwani Quineth Hlongwani, Lindeka Simlindile Maxela Mramba, Busisiwe Ruth Mpunga, Miriam Sebenzile Nkabinde, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Sibongile Claudia Rekotso received the degree with distinction. Alpheus Sidibeing, Patience Lerato Sibanyoni, Thank you. Lucas Sitole. Ashley Jade Wheeler. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce: Jerome Stanley Adams. Tulane Luyanda Nzochiana.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Jolene Fouchier. Pinky Ntombenkaya Mfukwana. Johanna Sampoti Mamiki Mtsweni. Phindile Lina Ndlovu. Thulisa Tina Ngcekana. Weziwe noma wethu Diagracia Njongwe. Mpuwetsi Alina Ramaibebe. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Tolo Sylvia Lesito. Johanna Yvonne Masimula. Franz Meke Motimele. Muhau Motsiwane. Ndamulero Mukoba. Zuhlume Sigwabe.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received degree Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Patricia Bonakele Bahlegazi, degree obtained with distinction. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Barbara Gogo Twala. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received degree Bachelor of Arts. Imelda Lebolamola. Happiness Tapelo Mpuru. Matsiriso Precious Tsotezi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Rohan Swartz received a degree with distinction. Mutalipule Rashida Zwane. Zanele Tracy Chauke. Sindovuyo Kimani. Brian Busani Kubeni. Lihande Dibier. Mhlonishwa Zaza. Tracy Matsiriso Lkhodi. Elelwani Patricia Lukeli. Lesejo Refile Madiwani. Mnabisi Magaza. Re abetsu Boitumelo Makume. Batile Makwati. Tabang Louisa Malau. Duduzele Gladys Matabuche. Kanehelo Mkonza. Pumzile Mlambo. Innocentia Holekani Mwale. Thank you. Elizabeth Masejo Mudisele. Sindisiwe Clementine Mukwena.
settle down. It's an honor this afternoon, in less than 2 hours as I promised, very efficient, to render these congratulatory remarks to all our graduates of the colleges of education, human sciences, and the College of Law. We had 3 colleges today, this session. You are part of about 50,000 students, 50,000 students that we are graduating this year. Other universities don't even have that number in their books. Some universities will have this number, which includes students, staff, visitors, workers, everybody who set their foot in their university. We are a mega university and the only university that's mandated to operate internationally. We have presence in 154 countries in the world and have 21 alumni chapters. We've recently resuscitated our alumni chapters. Graduates, we expect you to join these chapters. We're having a number of activities that are happening, and these are in South Africa, on the African continent, and beyond. We look up to you to recognize and foster connections with the university. We're not done with you. Even the red gown, Dr. Hussein, we're not done with you. We still want books from you, huh? We continue to teach, so unless you publish books, we won't have material to teach, okay? So everybody who's not red gowned, we expect you to come back. Every Unisa graduate is very important and remarkable at Unisa. Being a Unisa student, as you know, and ultimately a graduate, it's very tough, eh? It requires discipline. Self-discipline at that, because we don't see you. I wasn't joking earlier on, and I was saying it's good to finally meet you. And it's good to meet you receiving something today. We expect you to come and continue to be with Unisa in various formats. And I must congratulate you for being, just embarrassing as it is, only 13% of the people that go, at least in this country, statistics elsewhere, I cannot confirm on that, 13% of the people who actually set their foot at a university. You can imagine how important your education is, but it doesn't end there. It must go into your contribution and plowing back to your communities, to your families, and indeed make us much more prouder, because as a university, we have been in this business for more than 150 years with the oldest university in the country, oldest in the world, with distance learning education. We've provided education to former activists and struggle heroes who were incarcerated on the Robben Island. Unisa salutes our alumni, amongst whom is President Mandela, the current president, the president who's also a chancellor, as well as a number of very important leaders. Not that you're not important, no, you continue are making and shall be making us proud, just like the retired Constitutional Justice Mogoeng, Mosenek, and many others. I never forget to make mention of the fact that everybody's note that's in your pocket right now, the person who signed that note, that money note, is a Unisa. We trained him. The very first, that's the Reserve Bank governor. The very first Reserve Bank governor, who's a woman, Jill Marcus, who signed money notes, we trained her. So you can imagine the kind of alumni that you're joining. Hold your head up high and be ethical. Be what the Chancellor, through Dr. Buckenhazen, made reference to earlier: integrity, your character. Live up to what the Chancellor, His Excellency Thabo Mbeki, believes in. I want to do this quote. Some of you may probably be tired of it, but it means a lot, especially in the context in which we operate, where ethics and integrity seems to be dwindling. Thabo Mbeki says, of course, we celebrate his legacy of being good and being good at all costs. His outstanding beliefs is captured in his words. I quote them. He says, "I think you are much happier a person if you say, even if I get involved in politics, I'm only doing so in order to serve the people. You will sleep much easier not serving yourself, but having done your best to serve the people. Even if you've not succeeded, at least you've tried. You haven't stolen anything, and you haven't robbed the people." He closed the quotes. This is the message, I close the quote. This is the message that I want to leave with you this afternoon, graduates, as we usher you into the working world, and those that are already there, we expect integrity, holding that up high. Just do good. It becomes very easy to do good and not lie. When you lie, you tend to forget what you said, and you actually contradict yourself. James Wilden says, "Your crown has been paid for. You have paid your crown through hard work, through sleepless nights, through, of course, foregoing parties, I'm not sure, through a lot of what ladies and gentlemen who have come to celebrate you with us must be thinking, okay, now, you're done, you must get back to the work that you've been avoiding because you've been citing projects that need to be done, portfolios that are yet to be submitted, and assignments that are due. So you can give them back some of the work that they've been avoiding, at least for a while, before they get re-registered, if they're not registered already. With that said, graduates, please be on your feet as we express gratitude. Please stand up. As we express gratitude, and with your entire body, face your loved ones. These people have made you. Remain standing. We express gratitude to them for their contribution in your studies. I've seen some tears in the audience and tears amongst some of you. And of course, it's an indication of, amongst others, expressing gratitude, but also probably remembering those that would have fallen and have left your loved families while you are still studying and haven't seen you walking the graduation stage today. Graduates, you now face the stage. With me today, I've brought the procession colleagues who represent a very minuscule number of colleagues who are behind the scenes, a number of whom probably you will have met, for instance, your supervisor, whom you actually dodge with the chapters at times. With that said, we want you to relay gratitude, to say thank you to the colleagues who are on the stage. We've believed your lies. we've believed the fact that the assignment was submitted on time when actually, in fact, you blame the online system, you blame... We know your games, we've been through them ourselves. So when you mention them, we just kind of like say, okay, we'll give them a second and a third chance possible, because we wanted you to go to the graduation stage today. You've survived the app, the examination app. Huh? Thank you for not cheating, otherwise you will not be here. Some of your peers are not here because we're still processing them. They cheated during exams. That's how strict we are. So thank you to the colleagues here. And ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, please join me in celebrating the class of 2024. Thank you. You may be seated. On page 25 of your programs, there's a national anthem here. There's the national anthem there. We will sing the national anthem before I dissolve the procession and the congregation. But before I do that, in the spirit of thanksgiving, I want to acknowledge colleagues who are not as lucky as I am and privileged to be recorded on the World Wide Web. They do a lot of work behind the scenes. We actually prepare for these graduations a year in advance. And then you take your time not to even respond to us on time. Okay, we've forgiven you for all your sins. But these are colleagues in the graduation division office that are led by the registrar, represented by Ms. van der Linde today. These are colleagues of the Department of Institutional Advancement and Corporate Affairs who've arranged these graduations, who continue to have sleepless nights. Each day we have 3 sessions. Morning, midday, afternoon, this is this one, and the last one in the evening. It involves a lot of work. Colleagues in the Department of the Facility Management, Operations, and Support Services, that is colleagues, some of whom who come here while you probably haven't even woken up and put on your makeup to clean this hall, many of whom are black women. We want to thank them. Colleagues in the Multimedia Center, who without them you would not have captured you and have already projected you on YouTube already. Do remember to go there and check how beautiful and how you behaved on the stage. Colleagues in the human resources, those who are in the ER, the clinic, the wellness colleagues, for the work that they do to ensure that they are on standby in case anything happens to you, many of whom we train here at Unisa. And of course, we want to thank our organist, Isabella van Rensberg. Thank you so much for making our graduation this distinguished. Please make us trend for good reasons. #Unisa. We want to see those pictures of celebrating. Please put us on the World Wide Web. Do come back. Thank you. Good afternoon. by the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this afternoon as the Acting Vice-Chancellor, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.